My name is Lisa, and I'm a stay-at-home mom living with my husband, Noah, and our daughter, Madison. Madison is always full of energy and loves to play. Noah has a habit of playing with Madison after work and on weekends. After they've played to their heart's content, they would eagerly tell me all about it.
So, Daddy said he was going to show me how to do a back hip circle, but he said my legs won't go up. It was so funny.
Maybe I'm getting old. I barely managed to do it, but I'm a little shocked at how rusty I've gotten.
But you were super fast when you did a forward roll. It was so cool. I want to be able to spin around like you, Daddy, and look all cool.
She said you were cool, Noah.
Oh, really? Well, I guess that's good. Haha.
Our days were always filled with lively conversations, and we were living happily together. On the surface, we seemed like just an ordinary family, but…
Mommy, guess what? Everyone told me my eyes are so pretty again today. They said they're so blue and beautiful. Even at pickup time, my friends' moms were telling me how pretty they are.
Oh, really? That's great, Madison.
Madison's eyes are such a beautiful blue. I'm jealous of them too. The truth is, Madison was born with naturally blue eyes, and they're incredibly beautiful. To be honest, both Noah and I were quite surprised when she was born. Of course, Noah knew I had never been unfaithful, so he understood. Most importantly, Madison loves her eye color, so we didn't worry about it either. Then, one day…
Hey, Madison, your eyes look like a foreigner's again today. So cool.
Such a beautiful blue. It really suits you, Madison.
That makes me so happy.
I wish I had pretty blue eyes like Madison.
Mia, your eyes shine brighter than a black diamond.
Her eyes really are beautiful. People at her preschool often compliment them.
And every time, she tells us all about it with a big smile.
Oh, I see. Hey, you know how people usually think of foreigners with blonde hair and blue eyes, but actually, what we think of as blue eyes is usually more of a gray.
Is that right?
Yay. Blue eyes like Madison's are actually pretty rare, even among foreigners.
Really? I had no idea. I thought everyone had blue eyes.
Well, apparently in places like Northern Europe, where there's less sunlight, it's more common. In Finland, about 80% of people have blue eyes, they say.
These people are Noah's sister, Mia, and her husband, Oliver. They are a very loving couple, and Oliver especially adores Mia. They both understand Madison's eye color and always compliment her whenever they see her. More than that, they've always been supportive of us and treat Madison with great affection. However, Noah's parents don't seem to feel the same way about Madison's blue eyes.
Lisa, how come both Noah and you have such typical Japanese eye colors, but only Madison has blue eyes? It just seems a bit suspicious, don't you think?
Well, honestly, neither I nor the doctor could figure out why her eyes are blue.
But, when a child has different eye colors like that, it usually means maybe you had an affair with a foreigner, no? Isn't that the logical explanation?
Mom, cut it out. There's no way Lisa would do something like that. Before she got pregnant, Lisa was working a lot, with overtime and everything. She didn't have any time for something like cheating.
Noah, you are too trusting. What if that overtime was just a lie? Can't you see Lisa is taking advantage of you?
I swear, I've never cheated on Noah.
Oh really? Then maybe the baby got switched at the hospital. Is that what happened? If that's true, then the hospital would have a huge responsibility on their hands.
Are you trying to drag the hospital into this just to cover up your own infidelity?
Mom, Dad, stop talking nonsense.
What nonsense? The blue eyes are proof that Lisa cheated.
That's not true.
Noah is our precious eldest son, and you dare use him for someone else's child. This is a joke.
Hey, both of you, enough already.
Here, take this.
What is this? A DNA test kit.
With this, we'll prove that Lisa's been unfaithful. Now, take it and get tested immediately.
After being handed the DNA test kit by my in-laws, Noah was absolutely furious. However, I thought that if using it would finally satisfy them. With that in mind, I decided to go ahead and do the test. Even though I was always exhausted by my in-laws' behavior, I stayed positive thanks to Mia's support. Then, one day… All right, I'm heading out now. I'll be back by evening.
Sorry, Lisa. I wish I could go with you, but I couldn't get off work.
Don't worry. It's just a quick meet and greet, so it's no big deal.
Daddy, don't worry about Mommy. I'll be cheering for her, so you can focus on your work, okay? Good luck, Daddy.
Thanks, Madison. I will.
That day, I was attending the funeral of a relative from my side of the family who had passed away a few days earlier. They had been fond of Madison ever since she was born. Because of this, Noah felt bad about not being able to attend due to work. After seeing Noah off, Madison and I got ready and headed to my family home. Mom. I'm sorry, am I a little late?
Oh, Lisa, you're here. Thank you for coming, Madison.
Hello.
Oh, Madison's here too. Thanks for coming all the way.
Madison, you're so polite for greeting everyone properly. Good job.
Madison always says hello like a good girl. And doesn't she look bigger than the last time we saw her?
By the way, why are Madison's eyes blue?
Oh, right. Lisa, is your husband foreign by any chance?
No, he's Japanese.
Wait, wasn't there talk about someone in the family being foreign?
Ah, yes, there's a foreigner in our family line. I think it was Lisa's grandfather.
Wait, really?
But we haven't met him because he lived far away.
As I listened to my mother and others talk, the reason behind Madison's blue eyes became clear. It turns out that my grandfather, Madison's great-grandfather, was a foreigner. I informed Noah about this, and we decided to visit him over the weekend. When the weekend arrived, we made our way to the care facility called Kushikin where my grandfather lived. Nice to meet you, my name is Lisa, I'm your granddaughter.
Oh, I see. Oh, what a cute little girl we have here.
He's talking about Madison. How about you say hello to Edward, Madison?
Hi, Great-Grandpa. My name is Madison. Wow, your eyes are so pretty, Great-Grandpa.
Are they now? This brings back memories. My wife used to say the same thing. She's in heaven now, though.
I see. So that means Great-Grandma really loved your eye color. But hey, if you're from another country, Great-Grandpa, why do you live in Japan?
Well, I came to Japan for work when I was much younger. I used to travel back and forth between Japan and my home country.
Oh, so that's why Madison's eyes are the same color as yours.
Oh, you're right. We do have the same eye color, don't we? I never imagined I'd have such an adorable great-grandchild.
Everyone said that they couldn't meet you, Great-Grandpa. Why was that?
It was the times. Back when I was younger, when a Japanese person married a foreigner, there was a lot of talk from family and others. Because she married me, people around her treated my wife harshly, and because of that, I had to return to my homeland, leaving my family behind in Japan.
So that's why Mom and the others didn't have any memories of you.
It must have been hard, not being able to stay in Japan or take your family back to your homeland.
Meeting my grandfather revealed many stories I had never known before. As he looked at Madison, he smiled kindly.
But it really is a wonderful time we live in now. People can marry foreigners or other Japanese freely. Thanks to that, I was able to reunite with my wife.
So that means Madison's blue eyes are because Great-Grandpa is a foreigner. You know, my friends in kindergarten, their moms, and when I go shopping with Mommy, everyone says, "What pretty eyes." It's all thanks to you, Great-Grandpa, that everyone compliments Madison's eye color.
Now, who is this sweet little girl?
Oh dear, maybe he's a bit tired. We've been chatting for quite some time today.
Young lady, what's your name?
Great-Grandpa.
Madison, I think Great-Grandpa's a little tired now. He had a lot of fun talking with you.
You remembered so much from the past and shared so many stories with us. Thank you for sharing all those memories with us today, Edward.
Your granddaughter's family is thanking you.
Did I have a granddaughter? By the way, where is my wife?
It turned out that my grandfather had dementia, and the memory he regained was only temporary. However, thanks to him, we learned why our family had no memories with him and why Madison's eyes were blue. And then...
So that's the story. Now you know why Madison's eyes are blue, right?
Oh my. But isn't there still a chance it's just a mistake in memory?
If his memory is hazy, he might be confusing imagination with reality. Lisa might be using that to cover up an affair with a foreign.
Stop it already. After all this, you still can't believe it? Do you really enjoy doubting Lisa this much?
Oh no, Noah dear. Your father and I aren't enjoying this at all. You see, as parents, we can't just sit quietly when there's even the slightest chance that our son is being deceived by a scheming wife.
Your mother's right, no. But soon enough, the DNA test results will come out, and the truth will be clear. I bet the result will show guilty anyway.
The result will just prove that Madison is Noah and my child. I haven't lied about anything.
Are you trying to make some sort of declaration? To us, it just looks like you're shamelessly deflecting.
Absolutely, what an awful woman.
I'm not deflecting anything. Madison's eye color comes from my grandfather. And Madison is without a doubt Noah and my child. I can say that proudly because it's the truth.
Oh my, how bold of you, dear daughter-in-law.
Mom, enough already. It doesn't matter what color her eyes are, Madison is Madison. Even if she has differences from us, she's our adorable, precious daughter that we love.
Are you saying it's some kind of atavism that usually happens only within 1 or 2 generations?
You really need to brush up on your knowledge.
Atavism can skip 2 or 3 generations too. It seemed that Noah's mother didn't quite understand atavism. I decided to explain it simply.
Oh dear, not knowing that kind of thing isn't a problem at all.
That's right. It's never been a problem before.
Geez, stop being so evasive.
Mommy, Daddy, the mailman is here. Here's a letter.
You brought it? Thanks, Madison.
Oh, this is the DNA test results, isn't it?
The result, right?
Oh Noah, instead of just being happy, open it up and show us already.
Aren't you just pretending to be happy to cover up your hesitation?
Look, Mom and Dad, just see the test results yourself.
DNA paternity test result. What's this? Paternity test confirmed. Confirmed, you say?
This is impossible.
How long are you going to keep saying that? We talked about Edward's story too, didn't we?
I can't accept this result. Lisa must be.
So, what if Daddy's eyes were blue? What would you have done then?
Madison, that's impossible. The reason is that Grandma would never betray her family.
Isn't that the same? Mommy said the same thing.
Oh.
You know, Great-Grandpa had the same eye color as Madison's, but Great-Grandpa's eyes were even bluer. They were as beautiful as the clear sky on a sunny day, and everyone's eyes are dark, but even among them, the colors are a little different, right? My eyes are blue, so they're totally different from everyone's. What's wrong with that?
Lisa's case was a bit special, so.
Grandma and Grandpa, you need to admit when you're wrong instead of being stubborn. You need to apologize to Mommy. The kindergarten teacher said to apologize when you do something wrong.
Madison's clear confrontation left the in-laws with red faces, unable to come up with a retort. As they scrambled for words.
Okay. Fine, I'll accept that Lisa isn't cheating.
What kind of way is that to say it? It's not just not cheating, it's the truth. Mom, Dad, are you really not going to apologize after saying all those awful things about Lisa?
Let's save that for another time.
Yes, let's say we're just not in the mood for it today.
Grandma, Grandpa, you know you were wrong, right? But you think admitting it means losing, don't you? Adults who can't admit when they're wrong and say sorry are not good adults.
Mother-in-law and father-in-law. My grandfather was a foreigner. Madison was born with blue eyes because of atavism from my grandfather. I did not cheat. Are you still not going to accept that? Even talking about it like she's a child from an affair. I'm really angry now.
Why are you being so aggressive? People make mistakes too, you know.
What you did wasn't a mistake, it was just an assumption. Apologize properly to Lisa.
And apologize to Madison too.
Say sorry to Mommy properly.
I'm sorry. Is that good enough?
What about Grandpa?
I'm sorry for doubting you.
Huh? What did you just say?
He said he's sorry.
We're sorry, so please forgive us, Ike.
After everything you've said, 1 or 2 apologies won't be enough.
Lisa, I'm sorry.
We won't doubt you again. We're very sorry, Ike.
After being confronted by young Madison, the in-laws apologized to me with visible regret. Even though they still seemed bitter, they eventually stopped visiting us. As a result, there were no more comments about Madison's eye color or suspicions of infidelity. It seemed that the in-laws were so embarrassed and regretful about their apology that they didn't even contact us. They had spread false rumors about me among relatives, but thanks to Mia and Oliver, the matter was resolved. The in-laws ended up disliked by the entire extended family due to their baseless accusations. As for us,
I'd like to meet Mr. Edward too.
Yes, I'm sure someone with the same eyes as Madison must be a wonderful person.
We can go visit, but remember, great-grandpa gets tired from too much talking.
I bet Mr. Edward was very happy when you went to visit him.
yes. He was delighted when I told him I was my mother's daughter.
It was a fun time. I wish his memory had stayed intact forever.
But even if great-grandpa forgets, we'll remember, right? So we should visit him sometimes. It'll make him happy, and the atmosphere will be cheerful.
Inspired by Madison's words, we decided to visit my grandfather as often as we could. When we shared this with my mother and relatives, everyone agreed. Knowing the reason behind Madison's blue eyes also made us realize the wonderful great-grandfather she has. He had returned to his home country while caring deeply for his family and always thinking of them, even though he was separated from them for so long. Although we can't make up for the time he spent alone, we will create many happy memories with him. Even if my grandfather forgets us again, we will never forget him. Madison's kind heart, which cares so deeply for her great-grandfather, seemed to echo the same kindness my grandfather had for his family back in the day. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.